Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your June tarot reading. My name is Julia Aurelia and I'm going to do the Celtic Cross for you today for your month of June. Before we start with the tarot, I would like to pull some oracle cards for the overall energies. This is a reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. Welcome to all the cross watchers who are now looking what's happening in June for Aquarius. Also, if you have any other aspects in Aquarius that make you feel really connected to that sign, this reading can give you important information about your month of June. And we start, oh dear, we do have betrayal here. Trust this part of your journey. Understanding that through pain, this is teaching you and others to love more deeply and in a higher divine capacity. So there is an energy present of betrayal in some shape or form at the moment. This is an important part of your growth, of your own healing journey, I feel like. Let's get more information. What's the energy for Aquarius? We have releasing. All right, so there's something that you need to release, that you need to let go of. Maybe this is connected to the betrayal energy. Now, why did I mention the healing aspect of betrayal? Because obviously this sends you on a healing journey yourself, but then also sometimes it's important to just look back why we attracted these kind of energies, where we didn't hold boundaries, where we overlooked red flags, etc. So it's very important to reflect on, on the situation, and reflect on yourself and what parts of yourself said yes to that situation. So therefore, all of these lessons can be very important for your personal and spiritual growth. However, obviously the lesson of betrayal is not an easy one, and trust is definitely the thing that is being destroyed by the betrayal wound. So yeah, let's see, what else do we got? The moon set, something you need to release. Maybe you are releasing something, someone at the moment. And we have bound, okay, I'm German, in case you haven't noticed already. I can't say that. Bounteous. Well, it's general, God, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, generously given relationships and coming together. So that's really interesting. We do get the aspect of relationships, of coming together, of giving from a place of plenty, basically. So maybe there are at the moment also very important friendships or a group, because there are two people on the card that are helping you to release something or someone that is somehow connected to the energy of betrayal. Maybe you went through a betrayal, and now there is a coming together, a joyful coming together, where there is an energy present where two people are giving from a place of plenty. But then at the same time we do, yeah, see, something's coming to an end, a cycle is coming to an end. And something that you do need to let go of and release. What are the energies for Aquarius? What are the energies for Aquarius in June? What are the energies for Aquarius in June? Page of, oh dear, okay. There is an energy present, and that's the challenge at the moment, where maybe even narcissistic behavior has played a part and is now blocking you in some shape or form. There is something that you again are about to let go of. I feel like you haven't let go of something yet, but you're going to turn your back towards someone or something. Well, that's interesting. So let's see where. Okay, and we do have the Tower here. Tower is always a disruptive energy, so let's dive into your reading. So I do feel like in the past you really needed to be strong. You have strength in the past, which can lead to a couple of things. So obviously when strength comes up in a reading, it tells me that there have been difficulties and challenges where you needed to be strong. You needed to be patient or courageous, maybe even to stay just calm, right? Because strength, we always see on the strength card this beautiful lion. Now the lion represents our inner, our emotions, probably more like on the negative side of things, like rage, or like those emotions that can be quite dangerous, because if we get triggered and we're acting impulsively out of the emotion, then that has the potential to destroy things, situations and relationships, which is why it is so important that we are able to self-control ourselves and to not put our own wounding onto the other person. And so that's a very important thing here, where maybe you needed to not to calm down in a situation that really triggered you. And these all might have been lessons that you just recently learned in the past, to stay calm, to not let yourself maybe be triggered, or to just stay. I really get an energy that you needed to learn to stay calm, to not make a situation worse. And that's what I'm getting here. And through that, with the Strength card, you have grown quite a lot. And we do see this beautiful energy of the Page of Cups here. So there is some sort of new beginning. It could be an offer or a message that is connected to love, or something that is making you happy. It could be an excuse. It could be an apology. So maybe somebody is apologizing for something here. It could also talk about a new relationship, a new person, or a new beginning within a relationship. Whatever this kind of new beginning is, you start to invest feelings in something, or you start to feel that a certain path might be the path you want to pursue, because you think it's going to make you happy or fulfilled. Now we do have the Lovers here, so what you're currently thinking about is a special connection, a relationship. So with the Lovers, that obviously can be a love relationship where you say yes from the bottom of your heart to another person. However, I feel if this is connected to you meeting somebody new, or it's a new beginning within a relationship, I do feel the blocking energy is with the Five of Swords, it's somebody who wants to win at all costs, be right at all costs. And this energy is present in your life. So there is a destructive energy present, and that might be the betrayal trauma here. Somebody who just used you, who wanted to be right at all costs, and somebody who's very selfish up until that point, that with the Five of Swords you could have somebody who's like very narcissistic here, just thinks about themselves and not being very empathic towards another person, not really being able to understand another person's feelings and emotions. And these are people who can't put themselves in other people's shoes. They might act, and they have like an empathy that is, I just read it the other day, that they don't have real empathy, but they have cognitive empathy. So it can look like the narcissist has empathy but then when it comes to down to the real life situation, they basically cannot control themselves and will just fall back into their patterns, and basically meaning that they don't have the capacity really to understand somebody else's feelings and emotions. And once they are back in their energy, being triggered, having their outbursts, then they won't be able to sit down, have a conversation, see the other perspectives. And so that's basically the issue. So this is in some shape or form blocking you. Maybe you have experienced it and it's now blocking you from moving forward in a new connection. Maybe it's a new connection and you have seen already some signs about that are connected here to this topic of the Five of Swords. It doesn't always need to be narcissism. It could also mean there is a very destructive energy around, something maybe that has broken. Maybe somebody took advantage of you. There is a betrayal, I feel like, so that you might not be as open. How do you feel? Well, the Queen of Wands in general, I would say quite positive and optimistic and confident. However, I do also feel like there is really something that is blocking this situation. And we can see the Tower. So the Tower underlying here tells me that there is a radical shift. So the Tower is a situation where from one to the next, a situation shifts radically. And you can't go back to where it was because now you have seen something. I do get the impression that there's something that you are about to see. There's something that you will witness, that you are about to see, and it's gonna be, for some of you, maybe a shock. For some of you, it's maybe not that much of a shock. Because I do think you are letting go of something here and someone here. And I do almost feel like this could be connected to that new situation. Why? Because at the moment, you are in the energy of lack. Something is missing. For you, something is missing. It could be a lack of self-worth here. You could be in some sort of lack mentality. Maybe you're going through financial struggles, or you are at the moment not quite stable yourself with the Five of Pentacles. So there is at the moment I feel like how you view that situation. For you, something is missing, something is lacking. While the other person also shows a bit of a struggle here. So the Seven of Wands is the energy of somebody just blocking, defending, not letting somebody come close, or maybe it's more like there is a wall between them and what's on the outside. So somebody's very defensive, is blocking something, might come across as quite strong, in general, maybe in a quite good position, but there is somehow this blocking energy. So this might be connected to you. Like I said, there is this new beginning. This whole thing is about releasing something, but it's also about relationships. I mean, we do see the relationship here. That could just be a hint towards, okay, it's about a betrayal relationship and about releasing that energy. There is a coming together as well. However, there's also soon an energy of letting go, leaving something behind. Maybe there have been a lot of feelings involved or a lot of emotions involved. But I feel like with that energy being present, and with the Tower, and with those energies here, you're hoping for growth, you're hoping for love, you're hoping for a beautiful development of this situation. The Empress is basically all of that things are just moving beautifully and are blossoming, and everything is just beautiful and nice and lush and abundant and love and caring and all of that. And I do feel like this is definitely what you are hoping for. However, at the moment, these readings are not supposed to be a relationship reading. However, the topic is here on this card, and we have the relationship as in the Lovers here as well. So I do assume for most of you this is really about a relationship, which is why we're diving more into this into this side now. And it's almost like you can't really, it's almost like there's an energy that when you start to talk to this other person, it's almost like you're not getting a straight answer. It's like there's a blocking, a defensive energy. And maybe this is what you feel like there is some sort of lack connected to the situation. And maybe you're questioning, especially with the page, maybe you're questioning if you should invest further in this situation, in this relationship. You do feel quite confident, and I do feel you're good on your own in general. The Queen of Wands is very independent. So that might be another thing that you're feeling, independent. You feel like you are good on your own, but then, like I also said, there is this lack, something that is just for some reason connected to the situation. Something is missing here. And like I said, maybe you have seen already some signs here, or you have experienced something in the recent past, which is why you are at the moment not very capable of really moving forward. And then we have a Tower, which is here underlying, and Death. So that it's a letting go. Okay, so and underneath it is the Hermit. So that tells me that energies that are present that might not be visible yet are that the sudden change. You see something, you hear something, you experience something, and the situation changes, transforms. Death. Death is always a letting go in order to make space for something new. And I can see this with the 8 here. I can see that you're moving on. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're traveling, you're moving on. That's the energy here. And where is all of this leading to? The Page of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles, there could be good news coming in that are connected to business, finances, home, family. There could be news coming in that give you a sense of stability. There could be some sort of offer. So what is quite interesting here is, for some of you, I feel at the moment, the offer that is on the table is more about love and romance and feelings. It might be that this offer comes back, but as a changed offer. So maybe this whole situation is not working as a love relationship. Maybe it is working as a business relationship or friendship with the Page of Pentacles. Also, with the Page of Pentacles, you could now think, where do I invest my time and my work? So you could decide what to work on now. So there's a very significant moment after you're moving on, after you're letting go. There's a very important moment where you are going to start to decide to work on something that is going to give you stability, that is going to give you, I just heard, a sense of belonging, groundedness, stability, and it might be in your life for quite a long time. So it's either that situation shifting into something else, or there is something new that is on the horizon after you have let go of something and moved on. And I do see the new thing in the future as being more stable, because I do feel what is important, especially with the Tower here, is to look at the foundation of a situation. Now with the Tower, it tells me the foundation of a situation is not stable. So the Page of Pentacles comes in and says, okay, I'm going to work on the foundation now so that I can build upon that foundation. And I feel like this is where all of that is leading towards. All right, Aquarius, I do hope you resonate with this reading. If so, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel. And I'm looking forward to see you guys next time.